Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, the story of this past week continues to be the story that has been going on all year long, and that has to deal with the weather. A lot of snow on the ice, especially you go north of, let's say, Brookings, but even north of Madison, you're going to run into a lot of snow. A lot of snow is on the ice, and that's caused problems not only getting access to many of the lakes, but also moving around, and then also for the oxygen levels in some of our smaller lakes. So you're going to have to keep that in mind, that if you're traveling to the north, tracks are definitely recommended, plenty of shovels because you're going to get stuck, and then also mainly stay on the tracks. There's some roads that are plowed, but again, you're going to have to stay on those main roads. If you get off them, you're going to have trouble, at least over the next week or so. As far as the bite is concerned, a lot of reports, very few reports to say the least, especially up to the north because of the way the ice conditions, I should say the snow conditions have been. But Bitter, Wabe, and Reed have been producing a few walleyes up there. But down in the southeast, more guys are getting access to the lakes a little bit easier. So Ponset, Dry, Thompson, Madison all produce a few walleyes here and there. 81 ponds mainly at night. And then also Island, Campbell, and then Vermilion, which is new to the report, and then also Twin. And Twin mainly has been a late afternoon, evening type of bite. And again, remember, that is a trophy lake. Then as far as the perch bite is concerned, again, all due to the snow conditions on the ice, a lot of people haven't been able to get out to a lot of the areas that they want to fish. But some of the lakes that produced perch this past week included Big Stone, Bitter, also Carson Slough, Spirit by north of DeSmit, as well as Ponset, Madison, and then also Island. Crappie are being caught at Thompson, Pickerel, as well as a few at Ponset, and then also Vermilion started producing a few crappie this past week, and also some white and black crappie, and some decent size, so keep that in mind over the next week. Now, what have you guys been using for bait? A lot of minnows and minnow heads for the walleyes, and as far as the perch, crappie or bite, the bite is concerned, mainly using a lot of small minnows, waxworms, and maggots. In this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to also build upon what we talked about last week on how weather influences your success. Again, paying attention to the wind. A lot of people have asked me, okay, when I notice that the pressure is rising, what do I need to do? Well, pay attention to your electronics, and also, go moving around, what I call kamikaze fishing, and find those active fish, but also pay attention to your electronics. If you're on your depth finder, even on your camera, if you're seeing fish come up to your jig and then going back down, they're not interested. They're just being impacted by that higher pressure. So again, they're interested to come up, and they're curious, but they're not interested enough to actually eat. So the main thing that you need to do then at that point in time is maybe downsize or change your presentation a little bit to see if you can entice a bite out of those fish that are coming up, taking a look at. If you can't, don't waste your time. Keep moving to the next pot of fish. So again, keep drilling holes to find those active fish, and the way you do it is using your electronics. Your depth finder or your camera can come in very handy, and especially nowadays. And I think a lot of you that have cameras are coming to realize this. With the perch bite going on right now, it is very much a light biting perch bite out there. So if you're paying attention to your camera, you'll be able to see that perch, inhale that camera, and you'll set the hook. If you're sitting there waiting for your bobber to go down, guess what? It's not going to happen. So the electronics can definitely help you out in these times of higher pressure to help you determine what's the best presentation. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. Before we end this week's report, I want to remind you of a couple of sales we have ongoing here at Dakota Angler. Everything ice fishing, folks, is on sale. I'm talking about tackle, augers, electronics, clothing, shacks, rods, combos, you name it, it's all on sale. For instance, I'm sitting in front of the Clam Warrior Thermal Shack here at the store. That's on sale for $550. We also have the Clam Yukon Thermal X on sale for $560. We have one Eskimo Grizzly left, and that's on sale for $660. We have unbelievable prices on all other shacks that remain. Prices that you're not going to find anyplace else, folks. So take advantage of the sale now. Everything ice fishing is on sale. Take advantage of it now before it's too late. If you can't make it to the store, feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132 or check us out on the web at dakotaangler.com. You can also order the shack online and pick it up here at the store, but just to be able to take advantage of the sale price. So again, don't miss out. Don't wait before it's too late. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next time, and again, thanks for watching.